All right, so I'll continue on. So we're talking even people who are loosely or in some way even affiliated, right? That's like from a distance. I mean, I'm talking affiliations from quite a distance, but definitely contacts. I'm talking strong contacts. There is no contact that is not strong. There is no contact that is not strong, and even people who are like from the furthest distance affiliated to even people who are, I'd say, about mid distance, who are like almost, I wouldn't say direct, but between direct and indirect, they are there. And I'm talking people who are actually running businesses, making money off of it, officially, unofficial, whatever it is, right? We're talking different parts of the government, right? And when I say multiple, I don't mean two or three. Many different government agencies, or whatever you want to call them, government or whatever, contacts in there, okay? When it comes to just a social life, contacts within a social life. The type of friends that I was kind of used to when before. We're talking about getting rid of the friends that I didn't want, getting rid of people. And by the way, I never had any friends. I never had any real friends. Like people that I actually talked to that were actually my friends. I had friends who I had never really talked to or met, or I had never hung out with them. I loosely knew who they were. Those were supposed to be my friends. Meaning, not the people who come up to me and say, "Hi, how you doing, my friend?" I'm talking about people who were fucking with me in that whole, like in my world, and not necessarily for my benefit. I forget, not necessarily, not at all for my benefit, for their total benefit. For their total benefit, they were fine. And none of the people would say, "Oh, hi, how you doing? Can I be your friend?" None of those people were actually my friends at all. They were just people in my past. You know what I mean? Just people in my past. And I eliminated them too. I got rid of the ones that didn't want. Hey, get out of here. You're someone in my past. Get out of here, right? Now, having friends that I kind of feel like I have this distant memories with, these distant, long ago memories with, and having friends like those that I can understand and they can actually understand me, and having that in my life was great. But at the same time, getting rid of those friends who were using me for their benefit, who didn't actually talk to me, who didn't never hung out with me. They might have seen me here and there. I might have spotted them here or there, maybe a few times. That's it, and not even spoken to, or at the most, hi, can I get this, in a shop or something, But really, like people you would consider in real life strangers, those are supposed to be my friends who were just using me. Who were just my friends, and the reason was that they could beat out everybody else, so they beat out everybody else in the world. We're his friends. And I got rid of those people. Not only did I get rid of those people, but I, brought over these old distant memories and these old relationships, actual relationships that I had, these old actual relationships I had, bringing that back to life, bringing that back, which is a big thing. Entourage, you know what I mean? Affiliating with an entourage, having an entourage, it's there. Being socially visible. Forget having presence, like everybody has presence. I'm talking about being socially visible, meaning that when they're having a party, they're thinking about class a little bit. When they're having the party and they're like, "Dude, remember what a class?" They might not even mention it, but they may watch my videos. They may repeat stuff from my videos at the party. So it's like I'm at the party too, because I have a legit excuse for not being at the party. Now, if I was out there and I had all the freedom in the world and I wasn't going to that party, that would be an insult. But the fact that I'm in jail or in some kind of jail asylum, whatever the hybrid they call it, it's jail asylum hybrid. that I'm here, I cannot go hang out with them. So that's a different situation. Now, if I could, and if I got some fresh air and I saw them, it would be nice to rekindle old memories and maybe hang out with some old friends. All right, let's go on. Let's go on. What else is there? Just, even basic stuff. Standing up for myself successfully, establishing successfully, pride, respect. You know what I mean? Power. You know what I mean? But power is, I'm not big on power. I'll be honest. I'm not that big on power. It's not a big thing for me. But I shouldn't have even said that. I would loosely deal with power. I'm not. And I'll be honest. I'm not really. It's not a big thing for me. But pride, respect. Money. People I want to make money with. You know what I mean? And that's away from the business. That's away from the business context. And people I can make money with. Just people I can have fun with. People I can stand up with if times get hard. People that will stand with me. People who will take a stand for me. Not necessarily calling me up, hey, how you doing, Cloud? Blah, blah, not like that. But people who will, I might not even know that they're standing, but they may be standing for me. You know what I mean? Or standing across the same line, across the same area, across the same whatever it is. You know what I mean? So that's a big deal. But having those, I've already talked about the knee, the elbow, every bone in my body. Having that down is a big deal. Now let's see. Looking forward. Yeah, and even past dealing with the past. Dealing with actual people in my past, kind of eliminating them. But also actually dealing with past situations. Having past situations on my mind, going like, I have an opportunity to still deal with that situation. I learned that because dude, I've walked by my old school once because it's literally on the way to the gym and everything, and I've seen the kids. And it's almost like seeing my own past. I seeing them out in recess time or lunchtime, lunch break. It was almost like seeing my past. You know what I mean? That's a big deal. Family is a big deal. Okay, so having an actual biological family is one thing, right? And that could be somewhere else or whatever the case is. I could have distant cousin vampires in Romania, and maybe one or two of them may have even came out and said that, he was actually a Romanian family member. Exactly how he said. It may have been 2, 3, 4, 500 years ago, but he definitely has a branch in the bloodline, in the Transylvanian or the Romanian dynasty bloodline, right? You have that. Now, that's one thing. But then actually, not just be like, okay, any family that talks to me. Oh, you're a family that talks to me and I talk to you. And either way, you know what I mean? That doesn't really mean that much to me. But kind of setting rules with them, setting conditions with them that, this is in fact the relationship that we have. This is how it is. You're kind of dictating that. Not dictating it to set rules, but just kind of setting up, this is the kind of relationship it is. Without, doing the easy way that everybody, oh, can you please? Okay, it's done. Boom. No. We're talking like actual using. This is a whole nother level for you, just press stop and leave if you're a little wimp. And then establishing relationship with the family who would be more like a distant Romanian family. You know what I mean? A family that's actually like my family that I relate to. Also that I feel this distant memory thing with. You know what I mean? Establishing that. So I've talked about so many things here. I've talked about so many things here. There are things that I can't talk about. And there are contexts that I can't talk about. It would be very bad if I did. It would not look good. They may be strong and they may be good contexts, but it's not something that really I would want to talk about the way I would about friends, entourage, the social scene, people in government agencies, people in business, successful people in business. So that's the deal. But you know, if I go through a checklist, I know I check through everything, man. I know that, you know, when I get out, I know that I can legitimately make money. I know that I can make money in the legitimate world, legal world. You know, yeah, having the context is great, and it is great. But you know, and whether you know, but even working with them, I know I can go in the legit world, and I know I can make enough money to live a nice life and to never rob any banks again. Okay, because I'll probably have more money than I would get from a bank take, anyways, and I've already robbed one once, so I don't really need that credit on my record, which I do like having. All right, I'm done, and I'm gonna say good afternoon. No, sorry, good morning.